So Ahmaud Arbery, we definitely want to give some updates to this, and I'm very happy to report at least this update. Ahmaud Arbery's mother, by the name of Wanda Cooper Jones, she was being interviewed by TMZ. And you guys got to understand, whether it's TMZ, whether it's ABC, NBC, left wing, right wing, don't matter. All of them are entities of propaganda for white supremacy, okay? And our people got to start learning and understanding you need to come and interview with the black media, the global black media. You got to start doing that. These people are trying to, like I said before, they're trying to set up the jury. But this sister was actually answered them right, okay? So she was asked, what do she think should happen to the killers of her son? And she says this, and I quote, "I would like all hands involved that played a part in my son's murder to be prosecuted to the highest degree. Is it coming from a mother's point of view? My son died, so should they die as well." And I said, Mom, bravo. I am so happy that Mom responded that way. Mom didn't say that I forgive. She didn't say that, well, I don't want nothing to happen. No, she said they need to die just as much as my son needed to die. Because let's go back to the Botham Jean case. You remember? Because we got to learn off of every case and apply what we learned, what we did right, what was wrong. With the Botham Jean case, what did one of the jurors say? Well, we couldn't give her the maximum sentence because the family was saying that both of them would have forgave her. You understand? That's why Amber Geiger got the 10 years instead of getting the 30 that they wanted to really give her for that. So this sister did not give them an out. Then TMZ went back and asked her again about this, okay? And pressed on whether she opposed the death sentence. And her mother said, his mother said this: I agree with the death penalty totally. Sister did right. See, they wanted to get her on camera saying that so they can taint the jury. See, right now, the white corporate media is there to try to taint the jury now with getting his family, like his mom or somebody, to say, I forgive. You understand? They want them to set everything up where these two guys get off. Because understand, media is warfare. I told you guys that. And they're going to do everything they can to defend these open white supremacists. They're not on our side at all. And this is why they use the tactics that they use. Listen, you want to know why people all over the world look at us funny and never even met us? It's because of white corporate media. And they have waged war on our image with propaganda daily. This is why people think a certain way about us, because of them. It's not because of us. We've been around them. We've done them anything. Look at the way black people being treated in China. Black people not over there doing anything like that. Look at different places black people go. Well, I heard this about black people. I seen this on TV. They seen this on TV, and it's not. And you go back to find out what they were looking at. It's nothing we created. Nothing. Now, another development is they added a new prosecutor by the name of Joyette M. Holmes, Cobb County's first African-American district attorney to oversee Arbery's case. Now, she is a Republican. And I will say this much. I don't know the sister, but according to what the mom said, she says that she talked to her and believed that she can obtain justice for her son. I didn't talk to the woman. I don't know her, but based off of some of the pictures that I saw, I hope we don't see another Tammy Kemp. I hope we don't see Joyette turn into a Coonet, okay? I hope not. I hope she do the right thing, okay? Then they're also talking about investigating the other prosecutors for not prosecuting this case, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. That's another development. Also another development, they said that the people that they was calling in talking about, oh, he had saggy pants. Like, what? Now, the brother was shot twice in the chest, once in the hand, according to the autopsy. He had no drugs or alcohol in his system, no weapons on him, no anything. So this case should be just slam dunk. If those guys are smart, they would take a plea deal and spend the rest of their life in jail. But preferably, I prefer them to get the death penalty. And they need to get federal hate crime charges as well, because that was a lynching. And we need to call it as such, lynching. The lynching of Ahmaud Arbery. We, as Martin Luther King said, have to get the language right. That was a lynching we saw completely. And don't let nobody else tell you anything different. Well, that's not a lynching. They didn't have a rope. That is a lynching. And put it out there as such. We need to control any narratives, not white corporate media. We need to control it. Repeat it constantly. Ahmaud Arbery was lynched, because that's exactly what happened. Well, leave me a comment and know anything about the situation with Ahmaud Arbery. We're going to keep on keeping up with this story and let you know any information.